Back in my day. Back in your day when a house was 20 grand, they didn't give loans to darkies. Oh, it must have been so difficult
darkies.
to survive in your old
That's what we're calling us now?
Child. Hold on, Diddy. They just turned 18. Yeah, you can cross them off your playlist now. Yes. Don't get too comfortable. Just because you're off P. Diddle's menu doesn't mean you're safe. So here's 10 ways to survive after 18. Number 1, financial literacy. Credit cards, compounding interest. Buy me that purse, Daddy. You're going to need to figure out how money works fast. First step is start tracking your expenses. If you're spending more on the fans than food, then it's time to dial it back.
Fans?
Next, you're going to want to start investing. No, I don't mean NFTs or crypto. I mean proven money makers, like an index fund or Kleenex stock before Valentine's Day. If business school taught me anything, it's loners be fapping. Finally, you're going to have to be patient, which is hard for your TikTok brain to understand. But I want money now. Wait, I'll just start day trading. No. Day trading isn't investing. It's gambling for people bad at math. I get it. Numbers are big and sometimes scary.
agree.
But saying YOLO and hitting enter on the keyboard isn't the best money farming strat. No.
Yo, you gotta be like super good at time, not even timing, really like reading the market, analyzing it, knowing what companies to buy if you're gonna day trade, bro. I could never do that. I would lose so much money and then y'all would see me like having a mental breakdown on YouTube. But yeah, please learn financial literacy sooner rather than later because they don't really teach you that in high school. Like growing up, they didn't teach you that in high school and they barely teach you that in college. Like I went to college, I went to the School of Business and they barely taught me financial literacy. Like it's low key something you have to teach yourself or learn it from somebody because school does not care, man. School does not care, bro. In fact, they probably don't want you to be financially literate because then you'll more stupidly spend your money and, you know, put your money in the stock market on stocks that aren't even worth investing in. And yeah, you're the people who the other people make their profit from, essentially. So yeah, please learn financial literacy, man. It would really help you out in life. Like straight up.
No one knows this better than Diddy. Say what you want about him, but that man worked hard to achieve his dreams.
He knows how to make money.
Ruining other people's dreams.
Diddy knows how to make money.
Number 2, roommates. They say marriage is all about compromise, but it's the exact opposite with roommates. If you give an inch, they'll take a mile, so never back down. Sure, your girl can stay over as a slippery slope to tampons in your cereal. Not my honey, no. Now, telling your roommates they can't have another tenant will make them angry. But all you got to do is ratchet up the crazy. Writing always watching on the bathroom mirror is the quickest way to get them to stop bothering you. Believe me.
I would get a
new
roommate so quickly.
And so are you. So if you're going to be forced to live with someone, then might as well be the one in control. Number 3, find a job. Take what you can get.
Please don't be broke.
Retail, hands, anything that helps pay the bills.
My God.
A man without money is like a girl with a gag reflex. Useless. So start lowering your standards and accepting whatever makes you paper. Yeah, McDonald's is embarrassing, but so is being broke. Your pride ain't paying rent, so go ahead and swallow it. Besides,
please listen to what he's saying, man. Like, I know all y'all want to be influencers. Y'all want to be streamers. Kai made it look pretty cool. But we need people to flip burgers. We need people to, you know, fix my toilet when it stops working. We need people. We need blue collar workers. I need people who know how to fix ACs, man. Not everybody can be a streamer. And I'm telling you, girls will appreciate you more if you have a job versus you being broke. Nobody likes a brokey. You don't even like yourself, man. So please don't be broke.
Minimum wage jobs teach valuable lessons, like how to steal office supplies or how to suppress the urge of holding a Karen in the deep fryer saying, enough for you. At the end of the day, you got to do whatever it takes to survive. So push aside your ego and man up. Or man down, depending on what job you choose. Again, no judgments. Do whatever makes you money. Well, as long as it doesn't involve kids, you know? I feel like a lot of YouTubers are having a hard time with that one. Number 4, phone dopamine. You could be out living your best life, but instead you're just scrolling. Control-alt-deleting sections of your day. Convincing yourself, I'm being productive, I'm just checking email. No, bitch, you're checking out mentally. How much time have you spent on your phone this week? 30 hours? 40 hours? That's basically a full-time job. And all you have to show for it is a stiff neck and disappointed parents. But hey, who needs hobbies, self-improvement, and human connections when you can watch AI-generated thirst traps? Oh, face it, your phone has power over you. How many of you wake up and mindlessly scroll before your feet hit the floor, saying just a few more and I'll stop?
You got me there. You got me there.
Stop being a crackhead and start taking control. Delete some app.
Look, you got me there. You got me there. I am definitely a victim of the doom scrolling before bed and right after I wake up, bro, because man, TikTok low-key has me in a chokehold. But you want to know what I really do watch on TikTok? I just be watching Fortnite clips. Prospering. I just be watching prospering Fortnite clips, man. Like, I'm telling you, I can watch that guy and his trick shots and his squad wipes for a long time, bro. Shout out Prospering, man. Like, he's probably one of my favorite influencers right now.
Set some timers. Punch your homie in the dick. Do whatever it takes to limit your screen time. Because at this rate, you're not living life. You're just watching other people pretend to live theirs. Number 5, relationships. Relationships are going to be tough because girlfriends are expensive.
They are
cheap,
expensive.
depending on the quality. What is that? A budget iPhone? Oh, I want to finger something prettier. But when you're poor, you don't have many options. It's hard to find a girl with all holes in the table when you don't have money. Sure, it's possible, but like a hole in one, it's pretty rare. So start settling for 3 numbers below your starting point. Doesn't look good in the daylight,
settling.
I know, but heavy makeup in a dark nightclub can make a 4 evolve into an 8. Just whatever you do, don't settle for a fatty. Fatties tell your homies you've officially given up. Have some dignity, Patrick. Don't give me that any hole is good. If that's the case, then why not buy a light? Call it Stacy and stick it in a Zuko body pillow. No
Y'all don't like
headaches
biggies?
and always open
Y'all don't
for
like
business.
big girls?
Sounds like your dream girl, right? Wrong. Because what you really want is validation. And there's no better validation than showing your homies the dime piece you just caught. With that bait, you caught that? With that? Number 6, fake it till you make it. Most of adulting is pretending. Pretending to smile. Pretending to care. Pretending to file taxes.
Pretending you
Sometimes
know
I pretend I'm an
know what
Austrian
you're
woman
doing.
and post mid-journey creative feet pics under the name Your Meat, My Feet.
I'm still
Taylor's
pretending.
Right. Simps are easy to monetize.
I don't know what
You see,
I'm
being
doing.
an adult is all about bluffing. So what if your hand sucks? Make people believe you're holding queens when you're barely holding it together. Remember,
I
no
agree,
one knows
man.
what they're doing and we're all just winging it. So don't be so hard on yourself for not having life figured out. I mean, it's not like they're handing out manuals, unless you count my channel. How to fix being ugly, how to touch your first boobie, how to be a terrible father. No one gives such useful and awful advice like I do.
Y'all think he gives
listen
good
to
advice?
me when I tell you, you will always be a loser unless you pretend to be a winner.
Y'all
Number
listening
7,
to
friends.
Offending?
Making friends after 18 is like stitching shoes.
It's
sure,
hard.
It's possible, but it's much easier for a child. So you better
Much
hold on to
easier.
some high school homies. Sure, they're screw-ups, but their failures your entertainment. I had a friend who once snorted herbs. Snorted! It happened like 15 years ago, and it still brings a smile to my face. You see,
Snorted?
I love my friends, but I love watching them suffer even more.
You got
As long
some
as they're
drug
breathing, it's
addict
fine.
friends.
Homie dying sad. Homie screaming in agony after over-rotating the backflip. Hilarious. Remember, people, not stuff, make life worth living. Sure, money can buy a lot of things, but it can't buy the joy of seeing your friends truly suffer. Number 8.
That is facts right there. Look, you can buy a Lamborghini, you can buy the biggest crib on the block. You can buy so many things, designer shoes, designer clothes, jewelry, but I'm telling you, the most joy you're ever gonna get from life is from friends and family. Like, I know I sound like an anime plot right now. I sound like an anime character right now, type beat, like, oh, the real prize or the real treasure was the friends we made along the way type shit. But no, it really is for real. How many of y'all have good memories and it doesn't include something that happened with your friends? Like, how many of y'all have good memories from you just being alone or from what you bought? I bet you nobody. It's always from the friends and the family that you have, man. So yeah,
Hey,
be
college?
communicative.
Picture this. Prime kitty, copious amounts of drugs, allergic to latex
College
bracelets.
was fun.
Let's see how this would lead to a good time. College is the best use of your money, regardless of how much it costs. I know the price of tuition is
'Cause you learn,
skyrocketed,
you know,
but you can't put a
life
price on
skills.
character development. Where else are you going to learn how to stalk your ex or
Character
cover your tracks?
development.
Can't be at home theory crafting. You need to be out in the field testing your hypothesis. And that's what college is. Trial with a lot of error. Making as many mistakes as possible and hoping you gain something. Other than chlamydia. Because every bad decision is a learning opportunity. How else are you going to learn it's illegal to
wasn't
slip
me.
an air tag into a purse? Officer, I just wanted to make sure she was safe. We all know it's dangerous out there. You see, college is more than just academics. It's about learning who you are and how far
really
you go
is.
to get what you want.
Canon
Number 9,
events.
family. F your family. Not literally. You know what I mean. Stop chasing their approval. Being 18 means they can't tell you dick. Stop vaping. Stop stalking your ex.
You
Stop
should
sticking
start
it in the
vaping,
vacuum
though.
cleaner. You can't tell me what to do anymore. Mom, now stop bothering me when I'm cleaning my room.
You're not
Why is
cleaning.
all their advice trash? Playing video games isn't a job. Tell that to Dr. Disrespect. All he does is play children. Games. The parents are always trying to guilt trip you. You should spend more time with us. Why? So you can tell me I'm wasting my potential? I already have 6 hours of Fortnite and 3 FAP sessions to get to. My schedule's
Hell yeah, that seems like a
and
pretty
then there's the
productive
classic,
day.
Well, back in my day. Back in your day when a house was 20 grand, they didn't give loans to darkies? Oh, it must have been so
To
difficult to
darkies.
survive and you're all
That's what we're calling us now?
Meanwhile, I'm worried my Uber Eats driver is stalking me after I was too poor to tip him. Please tell me who was hunting you at 18? And just when you find a little bit of happiness, they just have to say, why can't you find a nice Christian girl? Something tells me her religion isn't what's bothering you. Now stop cutting holes in the sheets. Face it, your family is trash. You're not lucky to have them. They're lucky to have you. Your vape clouds give some much needed flavor to their bland lives. Who else walks into a room like Batman? They pretend you're the villain when you're really the hero. So if you like hanging out with your family, then go ahead. But if not, then don't sweat it. Life's too short to waste time seeking validation from people who peaked in high school.
You gotta live
who
your
needs
life
them when you have a perfectly
you want
good
to,
vacuum
man.
cleaner to talk to? Busy cleaning. Number 10, mental health. Now,
all right, before we get into the mental health, I just gotta touch base on what he said. But yeah, family, man, like they can easily discourage you. They can make you feel the worst about yourself. But you gotta realize you are on this planet to live the life that you want to live. Not that the life that you want, your parents want you to live or your friends want you to live. The life that you want to live. So yes, I understand that you want validation from your parents. You want to make your parents proud. But also make yourself proud. Get validation for yourself. Make yourself happy, bro, because there is no better life than a happy life, man. There is no better life. So yeah, take your parents' advice and words with a grain of salt, bro, because at the end of the day, ain't none of them controlling your avatar but you, bro. You're in control of your own destiny.
Now, you're gonna be too poor to afford therapy, so start getting used to laughing away the pain. Car broke down, bank account dry, and is that rain?
Just laugh it off with the homies.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? You see, as a kid, you think adults are strong when they're really damaged. Just a bunch of fragile boxes saying, don't touch me. Hey, it's
I'm starting to learn that the older I
All you
get.
need is a little dark humor to patch you up.
Adults
Think of
are
it like
just
emotional duct
pretending.
tape, holding everything together until the next breakdown. Remember, we're all just one I'm pregnant text away from losing our shit. So stop stressing about life and embrace the
Please don't
chaos.
hit me with that
Laugh
text.
at the absurdity. Meme your way through the madness. Because if your life's a joke, then it might as well be a funny joke. So that's my vid on how to survive over 18. Probably weren't the tips you were expecting, but they're the
Those
tips
pretty
you
good
deserve.
tips.
And just remember, pork chops are made for roasting, not porking, Patrick. Amy's here again, you're making her wet with our water. Remember, mental breakdowns are just character development. If you're worried about your homie, then just ask him how he's doing. If he says, I'm fine, then he's only dealing with a mild amount of depression. If he says, what? I'm fine, then
A lot
find him
of
some
depression.
dragons to smash. Help him bust before he busts himself.
Oh my gosh, why are men like that? We can never say that we're not fine. You always gotta say you're fine as a man. But those are some tips to how to survive after 18. Hope you guys are writing them down because there's some pretty good tips. So now that you know, once you hit 18, you should no longer feel lost or, without purpose. There's your purpose right there. The video we just watched. Hope you guys enjoyed it.